What's up, Orcamaniacs? Welcome to Dubl Drbl Zoomcast, episode number 11. This week it's entitled Zach Attack. And the reason we got Zach Attack is because we got the dude right here below me, the man of the hour, Mr. Zach Hinton. Dude, welcome, bro.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Dude, it's been pretty cool getting to know you via research this week. I can't wait to get to know you personally. So we'll get jumping into that in just a minute. First, I'm going to do my introductions. We got the boss man. He hates when I call him that. That's why I do it. The boss man, Ferran. He's in the corner. Ferran Dozier. We got the coach, Don, over there. We got my dude, G, A+ Asensio in the corner. Of course, we got the Doc Shireen up there. So let's do this, guys. All right. So first off, Zach, you're a pretty young dude. How old are you, man?
25.
Oh, you are a kid. You still a kid, man.
You said awesome. Kid. I'm glad you said that, man.
You are, bro. Like
I'm about to
go ahead.
I turn 26 on the 31st this month.
Oh, cool. Well, happy early birthday, dude. My birthday's like 3 days after yours, so it's all good.
Oh, cool.
Summer babies.
Leo's up in here. Leo's.
Yeah, Leo's. Woo! Hell yeah. Also, obviously, you're donning the purple and gold. You're an avid Laker fan, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're only 25, so I gotta ask you this. Are you more like Kobe Shaq Laker fan? Are you more now Laker fan? Or were you like brought up with like Showtime? Your dad, grandpa, uncle, whatever?
Nah, I definitely grew up in the Kobe and Shaq era, you know, man.
Okay. Cool.
Fell in love with basketball, you know, Kobe and Shaq.
There you go. I'm aging myself here because that was Showtime. It's all good. It's all good, my brother. Well, Zach, we usually get the show started, bro. We just little BG about you, man. Give us a little background, man. Where are you from? What kind of life did you have? Family life, environment, fun stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm from LA. I grew up in Highland Park. Okay. I was born in Pasadena. You want like a little basketball background?
Whatever you got.
I went to East Los Angeles College for a couple years. I did my 2 years there. Then I ended up going to Rocky Mountain College for a couple of years, and then after I was done with school, I played professional a little bit. I got to go to Saudi Arabia, and I've been to Colombia twice.
That's awesome.
I played with another ABA team before I did the whole overseas thing. I played with the California Sea Kings.
Okay.
But the situation wasn't all that great, so I just had to leave and go do my own thing. I've been playing in leagues like all around LA. Like this is really like my first, or like my first year playing in like all these different leagues like all in LA. Like I don't really know nobody like that, you know.
Yeah.
When the opportunity presents itself, like to come to hoop, then I'll come hoop. I've gotten the pleasure of meeting Don in his league. And my first year playing in his league, I was lucky enough to get MVP, with the help of my team, hard work and everything. But yeah. I just a little background, man. I just love the hoop for real.
Yeah. Well, you just answered like half of my journal here. Where do we go from there, guys? Okay. Well, what was your like childhood environment? You said you're from the LA area. Was it like a ghetto part? Was it like middle class?
I mean,
it's
a little hood, but I grew up with all the Hispanics and everything. Like I love my people. So I ain't never really had like no problems with anything growing up or anything like that. Just
okay.
You grew up off of Figueroa in York? Where at in Highland Park?
Yeah, San Pasqual. If you heard of it, it's like it's in Highland Park, but it's like a little city of its own for real.
Is it what avenue? Like what avenue? Is there a number avenue or?
Yeah, like by like Avenue 64. Yeah, by like Avenue 64. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
I live in Eagle Rock, so I know the area.
Okay. Eagle Rock.
Okay. Yeah, I was just over there yesterday. I was in Eagle Rock yesterday.
Yeah. Look, there you go, Ferran. Look at that connection, just like that. You got a connection already.
I know the area.
Cool. So, do you have anybody else that's like in your life right now, like a girlfriend, a wife, kids, anything like that?
Oh yeah. I got a girlfriend. My girl Katie. Shout out to her. I love her.
Look at you with the shout out. I'm on Discord points. Watch out. Cool. I also noticed you like to travel. So I've seen a lot of on your Instas. You did a lot of cool places. What's like the coolest place that you've gone
to? Travel wise so far, Colombia, man. Colombia was the best place. beautiful island. I was in a San Andreas Island, man. It was paradise. I really want to go back one day. I hope to go back one day. Yeah.
That'd be cool. Doc, you're laughing. Why are we laughing?
Because all beautiful women and people come from Colombia.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
That it's very, very true. So what was the whole we'll jump, we usually talk about like, you know, Pee-wee basketball and stuff like that. Did you play Pee-wee or anything like that, or you just jump right into the high school ranks?
I play like in like park recreations like growing up, but like that's about it. Like nothing like a travel ball or anything like that. Since like until like later like in high school, that's about it.
Okay. And did you go like straight to varsity? Did you sit like a year, or how'd that work?
Nah, man. Are you guys familiar with frost off? I started off with frost off in high school. Okay. That's like the lowest.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
My 10th grade year, I ended up going to varsity. I skipped the whole JV and I ended up going to varsity.
Okay. And then that's when you shot to college. You went straight to college after that? Take a year off, or how'd that work for you?
No, actually, once I was done with college, I was looking for another school to go to, and okay. Community college was the next thing on my list because my grades wasn't all that. You know, unfortunately in high school, I wasn't taking school like too serious. You know, my parents were always on me about it, but you know, you kids, man. One thing comes in one ear and not the other. You know, I thought I knew everything. If I would have took school more seriously, I probably could have went somewhere like further, like out of high school. But you know.
Okay, but I mean, you still went to college, and you graduated college, the Rocky Mountain College. And what was your degree in?
Exercise science, kinesiology.
Oh, cool. What are you looking to go into after basketball?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Sorry, what are you looking into going into after basketball?
Maybe like massage therapy. I can get it. I feel like I can get into that. Something like that.
There you go. Doc knows all about that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So you guys can talk to her and learn some cool things there. All right, cool. What was your first professional squad that you played for? Because you've gone overseas to a lot of places.
So yeah, it was the first professional team I played for was the California Sea Kings up in Monterey Park. Okay. Monterey Bay. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Monterey Bay.
Okay, so up north. Cool. Mm-hmm. So you actually went to ABA and then went overseas. Is what I'm picking up on. Oh, that's different. It usually goes the other way around. So I gotta ask, bro, what was it like in Saudi Arabia, dude? And what year was this?
It was. I'm sorry. What did you say?
How was it in Saudi Arabia, and around what year was it when you went?
I went to Saudi Arabia in 2017. It was just different, man. Like the people and the environment and everything it was great. You know, like it's nothing like how like the news or anything like portrays it to be over there. The people out there were really nice, and I didn't have no problems whatsoever. But it's kind of funny that we walking around with masks because I feel like I'm in Saudi Arabia again. Because everywhere you walk, everybody just like, you know, like the women. If you see the women, they're covered in head to toe, all black. Sometimes you can't even see their eyes. You know, like they're not allowed to show anything. When I was out there, they weren't even allowed to drive yet. So like a couple months after I left, like, they were able to drive and stuff out there. Yeah. So
crazy.
I mean, these times remind me of Saudi Arabia with everybody with the face masks and everything. So it's kind of crazy.
Gilbert's got something to say. I can feel it. What do you got, G?
It's just funny that he mentions that because I was actually watching like videos on YouTube on Saudi Arabia and all that stuff. So
another connection. Look at that, Zach. You got 2 connections within 20 minutes. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, when I go out there, man.
It's gonna be crazy. Okay, I gotta ask this also. I also noticed I read that you either lost your phone or you didn't have a phone during one of your seasons when you were overseas. Where were you and how the hell was that?
Oh man, I was in Colombia. I didn't have my phone. I had broke my phone, man. I was being reckless. I didn't have a case on my phone, and sometimes with these iPhones, they'll fall from like 5 feet, and it just completely messed up my whole screen. So the only way I can talk to people was as if I was on Wi-Fi. I had my iPad and everything, but like when I'm out in the neighborhood and everything, you couldn't really get in contact with me unless you saw me, you know. So
that's crazy.
It was kind of tough because like not like people don't really have iPhones and stuff out there. So it took me like a week to find out how to talk to my mom until I realized like she actually has a work iPhone, so I can call her from my iPad, you know.
Okay. I don't know, man. I would have died without my phone for like 2 days. I live through my phone. Like,
But hey,
live through my phone.
when you're on the island, you kind of forget about your phone and everything. I wasn't worried about it for real.
That's awesome. It's a bucket list for sure, bro. For me, it's definitely a bucket list to go to Colombia. You also played in Mexico? Oh, whereabouts did you play in Mexico?
No,
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't play in Mexico.
I thought you did.
No.
Okay. All right, cool. JK, we'll skip over that. All right, coolio. Wow. So the whole Saudi Arabia thing, what was the, okay, you talked about the girls being covered up. What other like culture things did you pick up while you were there?
As far as culture wise, like they're like very religious, so I think it was like 3 or 4 times a day. Like they had like a prayer time, and it's like this alarm. Like they have like these sirens everywhere, and it's like prayer time. So like they shut everything down.
Wow.
They shut down all the stores and everything for about like 30 to 40 minutes. And like like everybody like goes and like to like their sacred area praying, and they pray for a while. Like they're real nice people, man. Like if I had the opportunity to go back, I would definitely go back. When I went out there to Saudi Arabia the first time, it was they brought me out to try to help them make the playoffs and everything. So I came like towards the end of the season. I didn't even get like a full season. I was out there for like a month and a half, like 2 months really. So
okay, cool. So they did their research on you. They knew how good you were. Right? He's humble. He won't say it, but it's true.
Appreciate
it. Brings me to the Drew League, bro. Don's gonna probably jump in here, but it brings me to the Drew League.
Yeah.
How was Drew League for you? I noticed you played with some pros. What pros did you play with that you remember?
I got a chance to play with Harden.
Nice.
Montrezl Harrell, Bobby Brown, Chris Paul was there, but I didn't really get to play. But I was there when he was there that year with Harden.
Cool. What was that experience like for you, being a young kid around that time?
Man, it's crazy like watching like all these guys like on TV and YouTube, but like when you see like how good they actually are in person, it's kind of breathtaking. Because I knew like everybody knows James Harden is nice, but like when you're actually like right there next to the dude, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Did you go up against him on the court? Like, and if so, how was that?
Oh no, I didn't go against him.
Okay.
I was actually on the same team on the same team as him. I got a highlight on my Instagram where he dimed me up, man. He dimed me up. He gave me a pass on the break, and I just let it fly, and I made it. And it's just like I still look at that moment sometimes because it's like I really got a pass from Harden. And it's like one of those moments where it's like you have to make the shot because you might not get another chance like this again. So like I got the video and the clip and everything, and like sometimes I just go back and I still like I'm just like, wow.
So would you
I'm just glad I made the shot, you know?
Right? Right? If you would have missed that, are you kidding me?
If I would have missed the shot, I probably would have went back like right back on the bench. Like so I had to make it.
That's crazy. Don, were you able to see any of those moments when he was with James Harden? We got no audio, Coach.
It's Don. No, I saw some of the games, but Harden was out there a couple years. I didn't go the year that he played with CP3 though.
Oh, okay, cool. That's still pretty sick. Is that when you did most of your research on him?
Yeah, I actually didn't meet Zach until he came and played in our league.
Okay. Was that your MVP year, Zach?
Yep. Yeah, and I was my MVP back-to-back with MVP and second runner-up. So
yes, sir.
He won it the second year.
Yes, sir. How was that MVP year for you? How did that feel like to raise that whatever the trophy plaque?
It felt great, you know, like to be recognized and everything, but I wanted to win that year, and we got second place that year. So it's kind of like it was kind of bittersweet. It's like, oh yeah, MVP, but did y'all win? No. So
yeah, you didn't get the ring.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I didn't get the bragging right. So
hopefully we'll get that chance next year. You know, we'll see what happens. We got a killer squad. I don't know if you've seen met your squad yet, but man, we got a killer squad right now. Like I think we could take anybody on the court right now, no problem.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. I like that.
It's gonna be beast. Check it out. I'm gonna go and let my partners go and jump in here because I'm just a chatterbox this morning, and that's not fair to them. So, Doc, what do you want to tell Zach or ask Zach right now?
Zach, well, I want to know what it is that you think that you have to bring to the team that would be different than anybody else.
I feel like one thing that I can bring to like any team that I play is like my energy, and I'm really competitive, and I pretty much like I don't stop playing until the game is over. You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy. Like, you know, if you need a rebound, I'm about to go get the rebound. You know, I can pretty much do like anything that you ask me to do on the floor for the most part. Yeah, I think what separates me from other players is like my energy that I have to bring on the court. So.
Hey Zach, coming off of Mr. Too Short over here talking about the ghetto.
Too Short. You.
What was it like for you growing up in Highland Park? Like I said, I'm familiar with the area, so being Black and having that Hispanic environment, I know there's different cultures there as well. But what was it like for you growing up in your environment over there?
Oh man, it was always love. Like nobody ever like really messed with me because like they knew I wasn't on nothing. Like I was just the tall Black kid that like play basketball. So I never really had no problems with people. So.
And what about your mental toughness? Like, what did that evolve from?
My mental toughness, I'm gonna have to thank my my JUCO coach, John Mosley. When I came out of high school, man, I was a little tough, but I was one of the best players out of high school. And then like transitioning from high school to that JUCO level, I quickly realized, like I wasn't the best player, the most athletic and everything. And like my first year, my first year at JUCO was hell because of like practice and everything. So I really built my mental toughness like my first year at JUCO. That's when I was really like, like that dog came out of me. I always had a motor, but playing against like better competition and like bigger guys, you kind of had to step up and like just play your best, and that's when I really became.
Hey, what would you tell your younger self now, looking back? What would you tell yourself now about that mental toughness? Would you make some corrections?
No, man. Like I would just kind of I wouldn't change nothing like I went through. I'm just saying like I would tell my younger self to embrace everything that you're going through. Like mental toughness it's a lot of things. Like it's something that a lot of players don't have. Like I just feel like the mental toughness is a lot of things that the players are lacking. And I got it. So
yeah.
I'll elaborate on the mental toughness for these two categories. How do you manage your anxiety and depression? How do you manage those two? If you ever experienced that?
Basketball. I think basketball is the best. It's the best medicine. It's the best medicine, man.
I know.
Whenever I'm happy, whenever I'm sad, I need to get some anger out. I'll go on the court, forever how long I'm out there, like like an hour to 3 hours or whatever. Like nothing else like matters besides like right now, like with the basketball. So
that's a good answer.
Yeah, no doubt.
That works for other things in life too. I mean, you got like baseball players, you got gamers, you got even like poets and artists. It's just a release, and a lot of people need that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Exactly. Yeah. What do you think about that, G?
I want to ask him a quick question. Hey Zach, what player do you compare yourself to, like in the NBA, man? Like, how's your game?
That's so tough, man. I'll be trying to. I don't know, man. I feel like you would just have to watch me play. Like, I mean, cause like the way I think I play, you might think I play like different than somebody else. I would just have to say you got to watch me play. But I don't know. That's kind of tough for me to answer.
Well, go ahead.
Well, like what aspects of your games like stands out to like? Cause for me, like I haven't seen you play, so like what aspects of your game stand out, bro? Like 3-pointers or where you good
mostly
at?
I'll say my mid-range shot and my rebounding for real. I mean, I can pretty much like shoot anywhere like on the court, but I love the mid-range shot. And I feel like a lot of players like nowadays, like the mid-range shot is dead. It's either you going for a layup or a dunk or a three. You know, like the art of the mid range is pretty much gone. So like, I love that mid range shot. That's like my go-to.
Like a Lamar Odom. Say that again, Gilbert. Gilbert, you cut out. You're cutting out. We're losing Gilbert. All right. Just cut off and come back on. Okay, so with that said, who was your favorite player growing up?
Kobe and LeBron, man.
Kobe and LeBron. All right. Yeah, I feel so old when you say that. Sorry, Farah, but I do. It's all good. Okay, we got to ask you this also. We always ask every player when they come on, who's on your Mount Rushmore? What would you 5, right, guys? We do your top 5 players that you've ever seen. It could be before your top 5 of any era, any position, any era.
All right.
And why?
You give me Kobe, Michael, LeBron. You give me Shaq, and then 4.
There's your 4. You give me one more big.
Oh no, man! Give me AI. I'll take AI.
AI. So you only got one big.
Who's gonna stop Shaq?
Okay, Doc, go ahead.
Who's gonna stop Shaq?
Go ahead, ask him.
Every time someone says Shaq, we have to clarify which Shaq.
The Lakers Shaq.
Laker Shaq. He's the first one to say that. We've had Magic Shaq. You've had
What
Miami Shaq.
what other Shaq you gonna pick?
Miami Shaq, Magic Shaq.
Man, Miami Shaq. Miami Shaq.
Won a championship.
I feel he won a championship, but I feel like that was like his last best year. Like Shaq was coming down. He's big. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Miami Shaq was good, but I'm taking Lakers Shaq over any Shaq or any big.
Cool.
You can't stop that, man.
Yeah, there you go.
But that being said, do you think if Shaq was still around, you think he'll be bullying all these players?
Oh yeah. The NBA is so soft, bro. Like nowadays, you barely touch somebody, they flop, and it's a foul. Like, nah.
Tree, breathe wrong.
Yeah, nah.
So
Shaq was too much, man.
Yeah, man. Looks like our dude George is here, back in his familiar super dark spot. Looks like he's a Philly fan. Love you, George.
Hey,
George,
man.
this is Zach Hinton, bro. Zach Hinton is my other partner, George Ochola.
At least he got a white shirt on.
Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Hey,
George.
that glow on your head is not working right now.
That
glow on your head is not working.
All right, George, we just did the Mount Rushmore. Do you want to go ahead and piggyback off of that and say something to Zach?
Oh, you mean like a question?
Yeah, that's what we do.
Well, what questions have been asked already?
We gave him the Mount Rushmore, and he said AI, Kobe, LeBron, Shaq, and what was your other one?
AI.
I said AI.
Oh.
Yeah, one more.
Oh,
Kobe,
LeBron,
Shaq,
Michael.
Oh, AI.
Michael.
Michael.
Kobe,
That's right.
Michael, LeBron, Shaq.
And he said Shaq, Lakers Shaq. We were our first one to say Lakers Shaq. What you got, George?
What I got? Oh, well, okay. What question or what would I?
Who's on your?
What are we telling
Mount Rushmore? No,
who's on your Mount Rushmore, bro?
Oh, there you go. Look at that. He twisted it on you, George.
Oh, okay.
George is a baller too, Zach. So go for it, George.
The interviewer.
Yeah, welcome to the show,
That's
bro.
what happens when you show up.
It's my turn. It's my turn now. I'm asking the questions.
All right.
Go ahead, George.
So I got Shaq, 2001 Shaq, to answer your question, Doc. I got Kobe. I got Kobe. I got Jordan. Huh?
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Wait, which Kobe? The Kobe that scored 81.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Hell yeah.
06 Kobe.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got Jordan. That's 3, right?
Jordan?
Yeah.
Oh my God, she would.
Wow. All the Jordans, all 6 Jordans that won 6 championships in 6 tries. Those are my Jordans that I will have.
The 1990 Jordan.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
Wizard Jordan, I would fire you right now.
And then, okay, so 2 more, right?
Jordan?
Ball hog Jordan.
Allen Iverson.
I want the Jordan with the hair, the bald Jordan.
Yes. All right. Yes.
With the gold rope Jordan.
Exactly.
And then
Well played,
LeBron.
Doc. Well played.
And then
Well played.
LeBron.
All right. All right.
And the LeBron that won the championship against the Golden State Warriors coming from 3-1
Oh, God, here
to
we go
answer
again.
any of y'all's questions.
There it is. All right, George, you're officially initiated. You're back. Let's get back to the guy we want to talk to here. All right, so Zach, we're gonna do a lot of community work with the team. Let's be serious for a second. And especially with everything that's going on right now, with racism, with COVID-19, people going through a lot, like Ferran said, a lot of mental instability right now. There's probably people on this screen right now that are going through mental instability. What can you carry over from either other places that you've learned, or with what's going on with you right now? What can you carry over to our community events? Maybe talking to, let's say, kids ages maybe like 7 to like 17.
Man,
Quick advice.
Advice. I say one of the things that everybody needs to do right now is like come together. Especially like with everything going on. Stay close to your family and your friends. Like just like listen to like the advice and like the wisdom from them, because like I like to talk to the older people. People like who are older than me, like to give me like advice about like what's going on. So like if you have somebody
like a mentor,
like older than you, like a mentor, like a big brother, or anything like that, grandma, whatever, somebody that you look up to, that you admire, like just like really like listen to them and like pay attention to what they have to say, because a lot of times we often like forget that the people who are here like they've been here, so they like. I'm gonna tell you like what my mom and my dad always tell me is like growing up, I'm not gonna tell you nothing wrong. So I'm not gonna tell you nothing wrong. Anything that I'm telling you is to to help you, to help you out like later on in life. So just listen to the people like older than you, like in your families and everything.
Yeah, show the respect. It's funny you say that, because I'm gonna jump into something kind of controversial real fast. Homelessness, homeless people. Honestly, I work out in Redlands. I'm actually going there later tonight for my radio station I work for. But they have so many homeless people there. And when we were able, we talked about this before, when you were able to actually go in a restaurant and sit down and eat and stuff, like I would take them in, I'd buy them a burger, talk to them, and they got so many good stories. And most of them are vets, and like you said, you show respect to everybody.
Yeah.
So it's like, do what you can. On that boat of giving advice, you've played in the pros before. What kind of advice would you give to a rook?
I would say don't expect no foul calls, because don't expect no fouls. Like don't complain to the refs. Just play hard and play your game. Play how you were playing that got you to the point of where you're at right now. Like don't do nothing different. Like don't go out of your element. Don't go out of your game. But the foul thing, that's the most important. Let me tell you a quick story. I was in Saudi Arabia, and like when you're playing overseas, like like the men, like they're big, they're physical. It's a lot more grabbing, pushing, and shoving. I walked up to the ref, and I was trying to tell the ref what was going on, but he just looked at me and he said, "Yes." And I'm like, okay, that's not gonna work. So I have to just keep playing my game and everything, because the ref didn't understand English, so I couldn't. It was out. So like what's the next step? I gotta just keep playing hard and keep playing my game, and hope the right things happen at the right time.
Yeah. On that same boat, you're talking about. We're talking about giving advice. How would you discipline someone or help somebody out if like they made a blatantly obvious mistake, rookie or non-rookie? Like, would you be hard-nosed on them? Would you be like soft on them? How are you? We've had different answers from different people.
I mean, it depends on the situation, and it depends on the relationship that you have with that person.
Good answer.
Because one thing that I learned like with this basketball thing is like, like with coaching, you can't talk to everybody. You can't talk to everybody the same. So for one, you have to like kind of like know who you're talking to, and then like just always give words of encouragement. Like we don't put down our teammates for making a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of have to just like forget and move on. That's what I was taught. You make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other ways that you can make up for it, but it's always encouragement and uplifting your teammates. You don't never talk down to your teammates. Because we all want to be up here and not here. So
yeah, show them you're not perfect, and things will work out eventually.
Oh yeah. Things are like in the game, like we all human. Like we're gonna make a mistake. We're gonna like what I'm saying, like we're gonna make a turnover or whatever. But it's just like how you bounce back from that is like what's really important.
Absolutely. So Ferran, you being the mentalist that you are and being the team owner, how do you feel hearing something like that from your player?
Nah, man, I think, again, his education is perfect with the kinesiology because of just the experience that I've experienced with rhabdomyolysis and making sure athletes, a lot of people walk around dehydrated. You're supposed to drink half your body weight in ounces of water every day to avoid being dehydrated. So a lot of people, we don't think about our water, our diet. So his knowledge in that, and just, like I said, his experience as being a professional, his answers are just right on point. And of course, he knows Don played in Don League, so he knows how Don plays or how Don coaches. So again, everybody has a part in this because the visions align. Like, so for him to be a part of what we're up to, it just, whatever he wants to create in his vision, we would embrace that and help him in that. It's just the same. So like whoever plays for us, again, the spiritual aspect of it. So I'm sure he has some of that. We haven't touched on none of that. So with his, background, I'm sure all that stuff plays a part. So again, we're just looking to build a team and just have some fun, take care of the next generation of basketball. Mental is definitely important to me, Zach, being a retired Army veteran. So going through my depression and anxiety and then coming on the other side of it and being able to manage it. Athletes and veterans, we're kind of the same because we get that identity crisis and, that student athlete, you kind of lose sight of who you are as a person. So I think we'll all be able to give back to the people, and especially how you said the older generation, your story will impact somebody older than you and also somebody younger than you. And we don't even realize that that we can have that impact on the people older than us, because sometimes they're open to hear what we think as a younger generation. So everything he says has been great for me as a person, also as a player. So I'm cool, man.
Awesome. So with him just saying that, and you going to all these different cultures, are you spiritual in any way? And what like religion do you follow?
Well, I believe there's a higher power. I believe in God. Every morning when I wake up, when my feet touch the ground, every morning when I wake up, I say my prayer, and then I'm tall enough I can touch the ceiling, so I touch the ceiling. That's like my way of thanking God and shaking hands with Him, like that I woke up today. So yeah.
That's awesome. That's an amazing answer. Coach, how do you feel hearing that?
No, that's amazing. I've had a little talks with Zach about that within our league, and because we're a little bit different than the community league out there bringing in prayer and everything. Zach is like when GA was asking about a player comparison. I think Chris Middleton is probably the closest thing I would do. He's athletic. He can handle the ball, but he shoots the mid range. I think second next to CP3 in mid range. But Chris is Chris does everything in the game that's needed. Zach's the same way. The energy, like there's nobody that can keep up with Zach. Zach plays every minute, never gets tired, seems like. And I fell in love with him the first game I saw him play. I was like, who's this? His buddy that brought him on was like, hey, I got a guy coming. And I was like, Dom says a lot of stuff that, I needed to see it. But then he started playing, and I'm like, all right, Don, you got me on this one. And then the first time I actually had a conversation with him was Zach didn't have his shoes, came to his shoes. Who does that? But he ended up having his best
Oh
game.
my God.
He had to wear my LeBrons, and so I had to take a little credit for that. But yeah, I was ecstatic when Zach hit me up about for the workers and trying out.
Cool.
At the time, but I told Fran, like, we got to make room. Because I thought Zach already had something lined up, so I didn't even think about him when we first brought on the team. But I was ecstatic when he's going to be a big part of the Orcas for sure. Main piece. And he fits right into the positionless basketball that I like, and how the Orcas are going to play.
Yeah.
Zach, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah.
And don't read into it too much. It's just a simple question. It was just something that popped into my head. Nothing behind it or anything. But when you first started playing for Dawn, had you been playing on a different team?
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Yeah.
Uh-oh, look at her stirring the pot.
I'm sorry, say that again.
You must know
They're
something.
stirring the pot.
She must
I'll
have-
answer that question. Zach's never played for me.
Let him answer.
Yeah, I've
go.
actually never played. Yeah, I've never played for him.
Only played
I've
against him.
always played against him. He's tried to get me, like to play with him and like in other things. But it's my guy, man. I told him we gonna work something out one day.
I'm sure.
She's picking on Coach. She usually does.
I
It's all good.
already know something like that was gonna.
George was dying, and he knew exactly where it was going.
Exactly. That's why I was laughing.
That's crazy.
Well, he did play against him, so I guess it's kind of the same thing, huh?
For real.
Crazy. Picking on Coach. That's just not right.
That's
Crazy. So you're still, we talked about it earlier, you're still really young, but once basketball's over, you're really knowledgeable about the sport, I can see, and you're really passionate about the sport. Are you thinking about possibly staying in the sport in any which way at all?
Yeah, I just haven't figured out like how I would do it yet. I've always thought about like coaching and all that, but like I would like coach like younger, like younger for sure.
There you go.
I wouldn't try to coach like nobody my age because we don't listen. So we don't listen.
It's funny you say that because I was literally going to Coach next. Coach, even before he said that, he said he wants to go into coaching. What kind of advice did you give him?
You just got to be real, and you got to have the heart of the players first. They're foremost over the team, over the situation. So you want to make them better. If your heart is to make them better on and off the court, you're going to be fine. And, the players are going to respect you and actually listen. But if that's not there, there's no way to get their respect or listen, or you won't even deserve it. So, it's got to be part of the players and the best for them. On your team or not on your team, you got to think of that and be okay with it. And, there's a lot of jokes that go around, but really the best of the player is first and foremost.
You got anything to say off of that, Zach?
No, I haven't really heard of it like that in that aspect, but that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about. I mean, that goes for any age group. Like I've coached Little League and stuff like that, but I've also done like after school programs for teenagers. So, and y'all work with teenagers, you know how crazy that can be. I had 6th graders.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the crazy teenagers. But like he said, you just got to get to know your players. You got to know their personalities. And like you said earlier, Zach, you got to know how to approach the people. You got to know like their environment. You need to know what they've been through, who they've played, how they play, what kind of attitude they have, because that will help your approach to them. You don't want to go like super hard on someone who gets crazy emotional and then you break them, or vice versa. Don't go soft on the hard-nosed guy because he's going to be like, who's this pansy coach trying to tell me what to do, So, well, that's awesome, bro. Good luck to you on that. We got about 10 minutes left. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead, Doc. Go ahead.
All jokes aside, though, like Don's got to be the man because those guys, the talent level, and just like I coached junior high and high school varsity, and just high school already, like you have people challenging you, like thinking that they know more than you or whatever. And to be able to coach that high level of challenge with these guys, a lot of them are so alpha, you know, like Don has really got to be the man. So props to you, Don.
There you go. Don's getting the love. There you go. Gotta love it. Like I said, we got about
It
10.
only took like 8 of these Zooms to get a compliment. But
Hey, I'm glad I wasn't the first one you got a compliment. No, I'm glad.
Hey.
I think it's just like a given. Like we all just kind of like knew that, and it wasn't like something that needed to be said. But
No.
Some people gotta hear it. Some people gotta hear it.
Yeah. That reminds me of Phil Jackson.
You need some words of affirmation.
Yeah, I was about to say Bob.
Couple
That
more
reminds me
little-
of Phil Jackson.
Go ahead, George. Yeah. A couple more little questions and then we'll go around. What was your most memorable moment to you in any of your basketball life?
I would have to say my second year at East LA when I went. It was the second year under coaching of John Mosley. ELAC hadn't won a conference title in 42 years.
Oh, wow.
42 years. And then, you know, we had a great year, and then we finally won conference, man. Like, after 42 years. Well, like, my favorite number is 42, so I thought that was kind of special. Like, I felt like it was, like, kind of, like, it was supposed to happen, you know?
Cool. Do we have that number available? Oh, go ahead, Gilbert. Go ahead.
With that being said, if you do end up making a team, what jersey number will you pick?
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Good job.
It's either, well, it's always going to be either 42 or 13.
13? Okay. Do we have a 13 taken yet by any chance, Faron?
Yeah, I don't have that in front of me, but
We got to bring that. Every time you say that.
He'll pencil you in, bro.
I know we don't have a 42, right? I haven't heard anybody asking for the 42.
I think you'll be good with 42. James
I can see
Worthy.
you sporting the 42, bro. I can see that.
40,
Probably
42 or
42.
13, yeah.
Jackie right there, baby. That's Jackie. That's pretty sick. Okay, I got to ask you another random out of the blue question. Since you're an athlete and you play for the fans, like LeBron says, would you be able to play in front of an empty crowd and like still have that passion in a game? Like, or do you feel that the crowd gives you more passion?
Yeah. I mean, like, obviously, like, it's not going to be the same. Like, the game kind of changes when you don't have a crowd because, you know, like, if you're that home team, and, you know, you got everybody cheering for you, like, it's different from, like when nobody's, like, in the crowd. But, I mean, like, I'm just going to have to just play hard, like, you know, like, regardless of who's in the crowd watching because, like, you know, one thing that was always told, like told to me, like, you know, growing up, you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching, so.
That's true. You can get like to be at a little league game and have like a scout there, you know, not even know. It'd be like someone's grandpa or something. And
that's what I'm saying, man. Like growing up, I used to go hard at the park, just like, you know, just the cars passing by. I'm like, I might be like somebody from the Lakers, you know, like, see me play like.
Right. Crazy. And if not, we could always get those cardboard fans and just put them out in the stadium like all the baseball teams are doing, you know?
No, I'm not doing all that. They
look so stupid. It's crazy.
So what's gonna happen when you hit a home run and then one of the cardboard heads come off? Like what's gonna happen?
It's funny. No. It's funny he asked that because I have the answer to that. Okay, first of all, these people pay for these cardboards, right? And the money is donated, I believe, but they pay for these cardboards to be seen on TV in the stadium throughout the season. If the cardboard gets broken, they probably make another one more than likely because things are expensive. But if it hits them in home run territory, they send the ball to whoever that cardboard is. They don't do it for foul balls, which I think is kind of stupid.
That's dope. That's dope.
Isn't that cool?
I like that. That's dope.
The fake noise has got to go because the guy, whoever's doing the fake noise, is always off. Like they'll do the home run before the ball goes out, and I'm just like, bro, no, like seriously.
Man, and one of the basketball games, this dude was shooting the free throw, and he missed, and all you heard was yeet. It was the funniest thing.
Oh my gosh, I gotta watch it. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really, really interesting. We got about 5 minutes, guys. So first off, Zach, dude, you're freaking hilarious. We freaking love you. You're gonna fit in perfect with this squad and with this weirdo group here, because we all have different personalities, but we're all here for each other. You know, that's what it's all about. It's all about family. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna go around the squares. Everybody's gonna get their final questions in. I'll go ahead and start. What legacy do you want to leave when you hang up your shoes?
More than anything, I feel like I just want to be like known as like a respected hooper. One thing that I can bring to the floor. I talk to my best friend about this all the time. Like I just want to be that guy. Just like, oh, he plays hard. You know, like he works his butt off. Just like a real respected hooper. You know, because like when guys see me and they come on the court, they know like, you know, you can't half-ass, or like I'm gonna get the ball, you know, rebound, hustle plays and all that. Like you have to bring your game, like, you know, like when I step on the court. So just like as a respect for that, like, you know, like I want guys to be like, oh, this is Zach. I got to play hard. Like I got to step up. Like
So you have
that's
that
like, you
factor.
know, bringing something out in me and you know what I'm saying. I just love to compete.
So like just your name in general brings fear to your opponents. There you go. Kind of.
I mean,
Would that be
like that
said?
not necessarily
Not fear, but like respect.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Respect.
yeah.
So like the Kobe mentality. Okay.
Mhm.
G, you're already talking, so I'll go to you next. Go ahead.
Would that be said? Have you had a chance to play with any other players on the team so far?
Gee, you took my
On this one.
Hey, she beat you to. He beat you to it.
I've played from the people like that I have seen. I played against Buddha.
Oh, another Buddha
And
mention.
I played with Val. Val was my boy. I played with Val.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give him a text from us. We've been trying to get a hold of him for a while. Tell him to come join the show. Help us out, man. Help us out. It's all good. Okay. G, was that your question, or did you actually have another one?
That was my question.
Yeah, Doc's going to
Sorry.
kill you.
Doc.
Go ahead, Doc.
We don't chase nobody.
Go ahead, Doc. You can go next.
Oh, okay. So, who's your biggest inspiration? Who's been like your biggest hero in life, and why?
My mom. My mom. My mom was always, you know, always been there, always been like supportive of me, you know, like disciplined, you know, like with me, just like strict. I just thank my mom for everything, because like, you know, like without her, I wouldn't be the person who I am today. I wouldn't even be here. So
Shout out to Mama. Yes. Shout out to Mama.
yeah, shout out to mom. My mom's she's a nurse. She's a
Bigger
she works
shout
at
out. Mama's
hospice.
the nurse. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Another connection. What's that? 3 connections now. Out. I love it. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, George, go for it.
All right. So, who's your top 5 point guards from any
Point.
era?
Okay.
Yeah,
Damn,
point guards.
He said top 5 point
Like,
guards.
Yeah, who would be like your list
All right.
right now?
I'm gonna throw out Westbrook,
Ooh.
Okay.
Kyrie,
Ooh.
AI, CP3. Who else? Point guard. Shoot, man, give me MVP Derrick Rose, bro.
Okay.
Ooh.
Not injury Derrick
Oh,
Rose.
yeah.
MVP Derrick Rose.
Give me
2011
MVP
Derrick Rose.
bro, man.
20
That's
I
a
got you.
top 5 right there. That's a
I'm
top
surprised you
5 right
didn't
there.
even say Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard.
Oh, he got fired too.
He's next, bro. He next.
He'll be number 6 on your list.
He next. Damn dollar. Yeah, that boy cold.
There you go. Somewhere around there. G, you're piggybacking for a second. What you got?
No, D Rose, man. Ooh, everybody sleeps on D Rose, but he got game.
But he's not injured.
He's not injured.
Exactly.
Yeah, when he's done, yeah, got that right.
Walking injury. All right, Ferran.
Oh wow. I guess what's going through your head when you're about to take that shot? Like, what are you thinking? Like, or are you looking for your spot? Like, what's going through your mind? What am I have for dinner after I make this? Like, what's going on in your head? Like, I need to eat these Twinkies when I get down to the bench. Or whatever.
You say what's going on in my head?
Yeah, what's going through your mind? Yeah, yeah.
It's going in.
Always.
But like I feel like every and any shot that I shoot or take on the court, like is gonna go in. Like, that's like my mentality, because it's just like, you know, if you miss all the shots you don't take. With that being said, every shot that I feel like I take, I'm gonna make it, and I feel like I have to feel that way, you know, like confidently, because if I don't have that confidence, then, you know, it's not gonna show, you know.
Mm-hmm. And then my part two is for myself. I played basketball kind of late, so when you walk on the court, either there's recreation, like, and you get picked to play defense on another guy, like, how do you view that? Do you have are you intimidated, or do you have to, like, I know, like, for myself, I would be like, man, am I gonna be able to guard this guy? But then when the game starts, it's like, oh shoot, this dude ain't nothing. So, like, how do you size up your opponent?
I mean, facing other people, like, I don't get too high or get too low. I try to, like, kind of, like, just stay like mellow, like, you know, like, even I just get ready, man. Like, I don't really care, like, who I'm playing against, you know, like, cause I look at it like basketball like this. There's a lot of good players and everything, but how are you playing that day? You know what I'm saying? Like, I give my opponent, like, you know, like a little bit, you know, like I might give him like a little bit of space or whatever. I just play it by ear, really, but not really like try to like give them like too much, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't like nobody on the court like intimidates me or anything like that, you know.
Cool deal. All right.
So with the answer that you gave him, that it's gonna go in, I'm gonna make it mentality, I have to make it mentality, do you carry that over in life also?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you got to. I feel like you got to. I try to do that, like, you know, like with every like little thing that I do. Just like keep that same mentality, and just like let that carry over. I love basketball for the simple reason that it like disciplined me, and it's like I can connect so many things off the court that I can connect to like in any like basketball like analogy. So
okay. Cool. All right, coach, go ahead and take us home.
Yeah, just, you know, anybody that watches Zach play is gonna love him, as long as you love, you know, guys playing the right way. You know, the mid-range, you know, he can shoot from the three, but he takes the smart shot, you know, the mid-range, and he'll get to the bucket. He's athletic, but no one's going to outlast him. You know, he's one of the very two guys I know that made Buddha tired.
Whoa.
And, you know, no one makes Buddha tired except for him and one other guy. And the other guy's 6'8". So, you know, Zach wore him out. But he plays the right way. He's always smiling. He's good with teammates. He played on a team that I saw that shot way too many threes, and he knows what I'm talking about. And I didn't give him the ball enough, but he kept playing through it, and he would go get their offensive rebounds and get his buckets that way. And that's how he got the MVP. And he's a great individual. Things coming up in the works, even though we pushed it off to 2021 for the Orcas. Inter-squad games, money tournaments. So there's going to be a lot of things going on. And the only question I have for Zach is, you know, with the layoff, you know, are you going to be ready to build with us, or not to put you on the spot, but build with us and stay with us and rock with us till 2021?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. I've been waiting for like another, you know, like another opportunity, just like to play anywhere, like where there's like, you know, overseas or whatever, like some professionally, you know. I just really want to hoop, man. I just want to take this basketball thing like as far as I can, and then like just keep playing until I can't play no more, you know.
Hell yeah.
Storm.
That's what I'm talking about. With that said, man, let's chase the ring, bro. Next year, let's chase the ring. Let's get that chip,
Definitely.
right? I think we're gonna go ahead and cut off right there. Again, we're gonna chase the ring with the dude right here, Zach Hinton, dude. Again, dude, it's like the little brother. You know, I have a little brother, but he doesn't talk, and he's not like really like, social. You're social. You're friendly. You seem like you have good manners. You seem like you want to help others, and you also seem like you're gonna be a beast on the court. So personally, from me, I can't wait to see that. I think it's gonna be freaking awesome, and 2021 can't get here quick enough, man.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Hell yeah. So thank you so much for joining us. Again, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Dubl Drbl Zoomcast episode 11, the big Zach attack. On behalf of myself, Double R, Ricky Rodriguez, conspicuous by his absence, GA plus Asensio. Got my partner, George. We got the doc. We got Coach. And for Ron up there in the corner, not the boss man because he'll get mad at me. The man for Ron in the corner. And, of course, the man of the hour, Zach Hinton. Thank you, Zach, for joining us. Have an awesome rest of your Saturday. Have an awesome weekend. And all I got to say is let's do this and go Orcas.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Peace out.